So this is my new bullet journal, which I will use from September 2023 on. I think it will last me for 3 months or so. This is from Dingbats. It has a faux leather cover, an elastic closure, a pen loop, one bookmark, and I already put some sticky notes into here so that I know what page is for what use. The pages are not numbered and the pages are dotted, and there is a pocket in the back side. No index and nothing else. So, because the pages are plain, they are not white, more like a bit of cream color. They are very smooth and a bit thin, so I will show you. So you can see through the pages. You can see this sticky note, but I don't care, I don't mind. And because the pages are so blank, I want to create some background color, and I will use some coffee, which I have here. And I already painted these fabrics, these fabric cutouts. This is some leftover. It looks a bit of violet, but it's a very bright pink. This is some leftovers of hair color. And I want to use these fabrics and put them between the pages. I will cover them with my coffee. And then I will put them between the pages and close the book so that I will get a bit of a cluster or a bit of a background, to say so. So let's see how this will work out. I do not cover the fabrics in coffee at once, but I only cover them a bit so that I will get a bit of a random cluster or something like this. As you can see here, I already used some of the pages of the book, but I think it will not matter. If this will not stay in place, I will use some washi tape to cover this up. So I have some more of these fabrics which are not dyed with hair color, and I will use these fabrics too. And of course you can use the fabrics when they are dried for other projects too. So now when we come to the post-it notes, I will remove them, because I don't want to dye them too. So I will put this book into our garden, into the sun, and let it dry for a few hours or a few days. We will see how long it will take. And I have a bit of coffee left over, and I will dye some papers in this leftover coffee, so you don't have to waste anything. So I let this dry for 1 day, and it's not dried yet. It's a bit wet, but I just wanted to show you some of the pages. As you can see, I already removed the fabrics, and I have some very cool backgrounds created right now. So now I want to decorate it a bit further, and I will start on the back again. I will use this piece of plastic, some markers in the colors you like, and a little spray bottle of water, just to add a little bit more of color accents. I decided to do this on the wet pages, so that the colors maybe can get more interactive to one another, to say so. So now I will spray a little bit of the water, just like this, and then put it randomly onto my page. To get this kind of watercolor effect, I just do this and don't put the plastic onto my page and then remove it, but I will do something like this. Don't know the word for it. So this is maybe a bit too much, a bit too dark for my opinion. So I just take some tissue papers and remove a bit of the color. This is optional, you don't have to do this. Maybe the blue is a bit too dark, I think. Then you go on the pages you like, and then let it dry for a few days. Now I try out something else, and I use this paper as this plastic bag, like yeah, I put my hand into it. Maybe I can avoid being full of color. You can spritz some water right onto the page too, and just take some of the color off. So this will work out fine too. And as you can see, I don't use any page, every page, so I use maybe one page and then I use 2 or 3 pages ahead and so on. So because the paper is thin and the color will go through the pages as well, and you have different effects on the pages. As you can see here, the color will bleed through the pages. So it's not necessary, especially when they are not dried yet, to do every page. So this is the effect when you don't have water to spray on. I just wanted to try this out too. But I think I like the water stained effect better. And as you can see, I did not every page, that you have a bit of differences when you turn the page. But this is no junk journal, this is my bullet journal for planning. And I have a junk journal too. But I just wanted to have a little bit of color in this journal, so that it's more appealing to me to use it. And my fingers are colored too. Oh, last bit of color. And maybe some more here. And that's it. You can clean your plastic and use it again, of course. So I use some of these wet wipes to do so. So if there are a few pages which are like this and you don't want it, you can arrange it very carefully because it's wet and the paper can rip very easily. But I think I don't mind when I have some of these, not cracks, don't know. I don't mind. So this looks good to me. Yes, and I will set this aside to dry for a few days so that every page is dried and I can create my key, my index, and all the things I want to use this journal for. So after a few days of drying, we got this. So this is how the pages look right now. I will show you only a few. So the yellow and the green did disappear. I don't know why, but I like it very much. So you turn the page and you have pages like this, which I showed you before, where is very much color. And you have other pages where there is not this much color to see. But you turn the page and you have something to look at. This is what I like, and this is the result I wanted to get. Here's a tiny little bit of yellow, but it's not this visible. So now let's set this bullet journal up. So let's see, this is my old bullet journal, which is nearly filled up. I love to tip in things, so this is why this is so fat, and it's a bigger size. It's B5 size, but I like A5 size better. So the first page will be my key, then a tip in between my key and my name page. For the key I would like to use this stamps, and I want to put my key into the middle, and I like this background very much. So I think I will cover this up with some washi tape and some post-it notes so that I know where to stamp and where to write. So this is my key page. And then the next thing will be my name page, and from when to when I use the bullet journal. So these are the pages I could use as tip-ins. So let's see. I have a few more. So our first two pages are done. The key, a tip-in, and the name and from when to when I will use this Dingbats bullet journal. The next page will be a bit of stenciling and an embroidery, which my mom did. A tip-in, or maybe two, as I did here. And then my year at a glance calendar. These are the embroideries I have from my mom. And I think I will use this one. This is the stencil I want to use, which shows some butterflies. And Distress Oxide in the color Ground Espresso, so a bit darker brown. So background ready, and then I will just glue this on. Using my all-time favorite and trusted Fairy-Tag glue. On this page I will do my year at a glance, and I use this printable freebie calendar from Calendarpedia. And I like to have a year at a glance from the months I use the bullet journal on, and then 12 months ahead, or 11 months to say so. So in this case from September 2023 to, let's see, August 2024. So the next page will be my index. So I will do a double page for my index so that I have enough space. And then there comes the grid spacing guide, which I do not use a lot, but I like to have it in place. Then I thought about using some of these letter stickers. But in this case I decided to use some stamps and my black ink. So I want to use this letter stamps instead of letter stickers. So this page will be my grid spacing guide. So it's not this functional, but for me it's okay just to have an overview to say so, but I don't use it really much. I just wanted to have it if I need it to say so. So I don't know yet what to do with this page, but I will figure it out. As you can see here, it's an elastic band, and I put some loose pages to this band to say so, which I can remove and redo. This is my future log. I like to have the month ahead, the month I start the bullet journal. So I start this bullet journal in September 2023. So I have September 2023 in this journal already, and I want to have October 2023 till September 2024. So 1 year. But this year at a glance only goes till March 2024. So I need to print and redo these pages, and I need to bind an elastic into my new bullet journal. So I try to fit the elastic band into this into the spine, and then I will have my year at a glance, not my year at a glance, and I will have my future log, which I can move, and this page will be for decoration. And the next thing after that, maybe on this page, I think, will be my September monthly on 2 pages. So as you can see, this is my budget tracker for the month of September for my dear wife and myself. And this is my meal plan, or to say so, meal tracker. So I don't plan out what I eat, but I want to track it. And everything looks better with the little drop shadow. And I use different colors so that I see, in the first place, these are the weekend days. So Saturday and Sunday. So my bullet journal from September 2023 on is now ready for use. I glued in a second pen loop because I use this Pilot friction pen, which is erasable, and a standard ballpoint pen. So I need 2 pen loops. Here's my key, a tip-in page just for decoration purposes, my name, and from when to when I will use this bullet journal. Some decoration from my mom. Another tip-in just for decoration purposes. Year at a glance. So 12 months ahead from when I start this bullet journal. My index. Grid spacing guide. Future log. On an elastic band, so you can remove the pages. On this page I think I will do a bit of decoration, or maybe I will put some sticky notes onto here. We will see. The next pages are for work-related stuff. Here is my monthly log. A Josephine Bow Design bow tip. to mark my monthly. Right after this, there will be the monthly for my work, my budget tracker, some tips for decoration, and my meal tracking page. And then I will go on with the weeklies, so I will use 1 page per day. Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe for more junk journal and bullet journal videos. Bye!